Nigerian documentary filmmaker Joel Kachi Benson has made history by winning the 2025 Emmy Award for Outstanding Art and Culture Documentary for Madu, a Disney original co-directed with Matt Ogens. The film tells the remarkable story of Anthony Madu, who first captivated audience in 2020 with a viral video of him dancing barefoot in Lagos rain. The moment earned him a scholarship in the prestigious Elmont Ballet School in the UK. Madu also earned a nomination for Outstanding Direction and has been lauded internationally, with screening at Lagos IREP Festival and the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. Benson, also celebrated for his VR work of Daughters of Chibok, continues to shine as a global storyteller. With this Emmy, he becomes the first Nigerian filmmaker to receive the accolade in this category. Nigerian businessman Simon Guobadia is finally speaking out about his headline-making divorce from reality TV star Porsha Williams. In a recent interview, Guobadia admitted he absolutely regrets the 14-month marriage, which ended suddenly in February 2024 after Williams filed for divorce. She cited alleged red flags around his finances and US immigration status as reason for pulling the plug. Reflecting on the relationship, Guobadia linked it to a failed investment, saying it was like a 5 million rehab project. He claimed he was deliberately targeted for financial gains, suggesting the union was more transactional than romantic. The split stunned fans, especially since the couple had just celebrated their first anniversary with lavish photos and gifts, but behind the scenes, Williams was reportedly uncovering troubling details that ultimately led to her decisions to walk away. Guobadia, a known figure in Atlanta's elite social circle, had gained public attention after appearing on The Real Housewives of Atlanta during his romance with Porsha, while Porsha has remained relatively quiet post-divorce, focusing on her family and career. Guobadia's candid remarks hint that the drama may be far from over.
Regret marrying her?
Absolutely. I said to her in one of my text messages to her, because she didn't respond because I kept asking, why did you file for divorce? And she wouldn't say anything. I tried to reach her mom. Her mom would not respond either. I later figured out this felt like a coup. You know, when I don't know if you're familiar with, I'm from, I say it because I'm from Nigeria, and that we were ruled at one point by the military. And so every so often when you want to change leadership, the president, you stage a coup.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was totally blindsided. I was no member of her family, whether on the mother's side or on the father's side, reached out to me. And the only person I actually reached out to was her mom, and she didn't respond. I essentially sent her a text message. I said this was a $5 million rehab project that I took on. She never shared her concerns or issues with me before filing for divorce. If you're married, I've been married quite a bit. I think I understand a little bit about the dynamics of. I should understand a little bit about the dynamics of a relationship. You discuss issues and say, hey, if this does not change or something does not happen, this is what might come of it.
Mm-hmm.
We never had those discussions, and I'm happy to share with you text messages where I was essentially blindsided by the divorce fight. I was targeted from day one for financial reasons.
Mm-hmm.
This time around, I chosen to challenge in court all the way to the Supreme Court if I have to.
Michael Madu, Nigerian representative at Mr. Supranational 2025 competition, has made the nation proud by emerging as third runner-up at the prestigious international pageant. Held in Poland, the grand finale brought together top contestants from across the globe, each vying for the converted title of World's Most Outstanding and Impactful Man. Michael Madu stood out of his poise, charisma, and strong advocacy platform, earning a well-deserved place as a third runner-up. Reacting to the win, Madu expressed gratitude to his supporters and described the experience as transformational and humbling. He also reaffirmed his commitment to youth empowerment and using his platform to inspire positive change across Africa. The 2025 Mr. Supranational crown ultimately went to Swan Lavin from France, but Madu's journey was one of the night's biggest highlights, earning him respect and admiration from fans and judges alike.
And now, it's time to congratulate our third runner-up in the Mr. Supranational competition. Nigeria!
Amazon founder and billionaire Jeff Bezos has officially tied the knot with former news anchor and philanthropist Lauren Sanchez in a private wedding ceremony held in Italy. The ceremony, which took place over the weekend, was reportedly intimate but opulent, attended by close friends, family, and high-profile guests from tech, media, and entertainment industry. The couple, who got engaged in May 2023 after several years of dating, exchanged vows overlooking the Mediterranean Sea in what sources describe as romantic, tasteful luxury. Bezos, who is 60, and Sanchez, who is 54, have been one of the most talked about power couples in recent years. Sanchez, a former broadcast journalist and helicopter pilot, is now heavily involved in philanthropic work, particularly through the Bezos Earth Fund, which the couple co-chair. This marks Bezos' second marriage after his 25-year union with Michael Scott, with whom he shared 4 children. Sanchez also has 3 children from her previous relationship. Former 2-time UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya has officially been inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame, joining the elite fight wing for his legendary 2019 fight against Kelvin Gastelum. The honor was bestowed during the special ceremony at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, title bout that showcases remarkable grit, skills, and heart. Reacting to the induction, the 35-year-old said, "I was surprised. I'm too young, but I wouldn't fight it. I'm very grateful." He added that Kelvin's fight remains a life-defining moment. "It pushed me to a level I did not know existed. That was one of the top 3 moments in my life, not just my fighting career." Despite recent setbacks in the octagon, Adesanya's place in UFC history is cemented. "The fight is legacy. It's something nobody can take away from us," he said.
Feels good. It's not really like hit yet, but it feels good just to be acknowledged for that fight, because it was, I still say, one of the greatest fights in the UFC, in combat sports, in human history. But yeah, I just feel honored. I feel good to be here. And again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. That was one of the most top 3 important moments in my life, not just in fighting, in my career, in my life, because it brought the best out of me as a man. And I found the levels that you can find. So there's always new levels. So yeah, I respect and I appreciate Kelvin for that.
Renowned Nigerian film and stage producer Kayode Peters has passed away in Canada under yet to be confirmed circumstances. The news was confirmed to People's Gazette on Friday by his long-term friend and colleague, comedian Steve Ono, who said efforts to reach Peter's family for details are still ongoing. Peter was a highly respected name in Nigerian theatre and television industry. He gained prominence in the early 2000s for producing hit comedy shows like Flatmate and Extended Family, and was a consistent force in Nigerian evolving stage and screen space. While the cause of his death remains unclear, tributes have started pouring in from fans and colleagues, remembering him as a pioneer who helped shape modern Nigerian entertainment. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. After months of anticipation, award-winning Nigerian filmmaker Kemi Adetiba is back with her latest project, To Kill a Monkey, an intense new crime thriller set to premiere July 18th exclusively on Netflix. The newly released trailer teases a gripping 8-part TV series that follows Efemini, a struggling man whose life spirals after a chance reunion with an old friend. Desperate for a breakthrough, he slips into a dangerous world of cybercrime, where each move threatens his morale and his survival. This marks Kemi Adetiba's return to screen since her iconic King of Boys, The Return of King in 2021, and she brings with her an ensemble of Nollywood cast such as Williams Benson, Buchi Franklin, Bimbo Akintola, Stella Damascus, Chidimo Keme, Ireti Doyle, amongst others. Check out the trailer. For Teen City Entertainment, Priscilla Horn.
Boss, you see my life right now? Equal to nothing. You won't understand the kind of financial pressure when I dey under. See these children, they plan for them.
Madam, sorry. I forget biscuits.
Boss, within my eyes don't see. I dey try. I dey walk. If life not just God no life, just dey unfair for me. Fuck! He had so day. Shame they catch me to go house, go sleep for bed for night. I think I'll beg you. Cut soup for me. Show me the way. I beg. harm you.
Isn't us. Let me ask you something. What has been us done for us? All this money we did make. If we know press their neck. Let's say again,
You get millions when you go for your account. You get properties worth millions, assets worth millions. My guy, you're wicked. You don't gas.
make sure you don't lose her.
Yes, boss.
You share for me.
Your mother.
I'm a street boy.
That's enough, Inspector.
Just like me. You self not criminal.
Just keep breathing.